So first of all, Darren, thank you for being here. It's exciting to have you close out our Fortune Leadership Summit. And what I wanted to talk about is that really last point about failure and this pendulum idea. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, early on in my career, I realized that I was taught by a lecturer that the key to success was massive failure. And he explained that in order to get to the pendulum on the side of success, that it required you pushing it on the side of failure. He says you can't really push it on the side of success because what you pursue eludes you, right? It's like chasing butterflies. But you can push it on the side of failure, the side of rejection, the side of defeat, the side of pain, the side of sadness. And that's everybody's apprehension, is not experiencing sadness, not experiencing defeat, not experiencing rejection. He says, but if you actually go for it, track it, measure it, and try to accumulate as much of it on the side of failure, he said, by the natural law of the way it works, it will swing in equal proportion on the side of success. So I really took it to heart and pushed with everything I could to experience as much failure, as much pain, as much sadness, as much rejection as I possibly could. And at 20 years of age in the real estate business, not knowing anything about the business, mind you, was able to create incredible success. I've used that model in my own life, even up to this point where I've got all this success. I got the pendulum swinging on both sides. Now this is all comfortable. So my key every day is, how can I get myself uncomfortable? How can I push into rejection? How can I get some defeat? How can I get some rejection? Because if I don't get any of that, then it's not swinging on the side of success. So I actually focus on the failure, the rejection, the defeat, more than I focus on the success. The success will come if I push it on the side of failure, defeat, rejection, and sadness.
Yeah, and it's really tough once you have some assets. You know, you get on that plane not to lose.
Right.
And you're saying if you really want to play to win, you got to try to go risk losing even more and getting over that.
Now, as Branson will tell you, protect the downside.
Of course, okay.
Protect the downside. You know, Buffett will tell you also, take risk, but protect the downside. So I'm not talking about all in.
Yes.
I'm not talking about throwing it to the wind. I'm talking about in your personal sort of calling that scary prospect, going out of your comfort zone to do something you probably wouldn't have done, to make yourself more vulnerable, more open to some of your employees. It's those daily sort of risks, vulnerabilities, uncomfortableness, rejections, pain points that if you keep pushing yourself in that direction, it swings on the other side.
Darren, great to have you here.
Yeah,
Thank you
my
so
pleasure.
much.
Yeah.